Okay, so welcome all to Financial Fitness Program. My name is Samir Bapat, and today we are going to learn about RSI, how RSI is calculated, and how to use RSI for earning money. So, how many of you are ready to learn and earn using RSI? Just type yes. If you are ready to learn and earn lots of money using RSI, type yes. Okay, fantastic. So many yes, all excited, lots of energy. Okay, great guys. So this is the tagline. So my tagline is enabling people, enriching life, and what I'm sharing is the knowledge. Subsequently, you have to take action, and you have to earn money, a lots of money, and live a action-packed, abundant life. So that is the tagline for the entire program. Since I'm sharing a strategy, I want everyone to read this and acknowledge, okay, this is, you not hold me responsible for using this strategy. So just type agree or A in the chat box so that I know you agree with this all, you understand this is a knowledge sharing session and it's okay for you to be here and learn. Okay. How many of you have logged in into your trading view and the Infosys chart is ready with a daily candle? Everyone has logged in? Ready? Okay, good, great. So RSI is the full form of RSI is relative strength index. Okay, the full form of RSI is relative strength index. It was developed by J. Wells Welter, published in 1978. It's a very powerful tool. I think majority in the world technical analysts also refer to RSI. It's a momentum indicator. It tells us when the stock is about to gain momentum. Okay, so it's a momentum indicator. You have to always remember. And it will tell us when the stock is about to gain momentum, and accordingly we can trade and earn money. So this is developed by Welder in 1978. Now, second is how the index is calculated. So I'm not sharing the formula. Formula, you can go to googlebaba.com, type how RSI is calculated. If you want to know, if you don't want to know, it's perfectly all right. We are not going to spend our time today for understanding how is RSI calculated. So let's go ahead. So default value, we have to take 14 only to calculate the value. You will find in RSI, the upper line is at 70, lower line is at 30. This is by default as recommended for RSI. So we will change some parameters in this and we will using it. We'll use 14 days only. We are not going to change anything. First of all, we are going to change. So I'm just writing down the rules. I would request you to take a snapshot of it. If you want to keep for record, you can note down. And then I'll tell you when to take the snapshot. So first step number one, we'll change the zone to 60 and 40 from 70 to 30. Second, entry buy above the high plus 0.1% of candle, which pushes RSI above 60. So we'll see RSI and the RSI line as it goes above 60. So there will be a candle in the chart. Because of that candle, the RSI on that day, it went above 60. So we will call that candle as candle number one. So remember what candle we are calling as candle number one is the candle, the day when the RSI crosses 60. That day candle we are calling as candle number one. Then once we buy above 0.1% above that candle the next day and we write the trend. So once we are into the trade, all we have to worry about is exit. How are we going to exit? We are going to exit by these two means. One, the candle which pushed the RSI above 60, we'll call it candle one. Below that candle one, we'll put 1% stop loss. Any day it closes below that 1%, we will exit. Or any price closes subsequently, if any candle pushes The RSI below 60, we will call it as a candle 2. I know it will not make any sense right now, but don't worry. I'll just remember candle 1, candle 2, and candle 2. Okay. So what I would request is take a snapshot of this trading rule. So this is the trading rule, entire trading rule you need for RSI. Take a snapshot and get ready for your journey in RSI. If you have taken the snapshot, type done. I will go take you to the live chart of Infosys. Done? Okay. Now let's straight away dive into the live charts. So I'm going to open the Infosys chart. It is already there in front of you. This is total Infosys chart in front of you. And can someone type I if you are able to see this Infosys chart? I. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Enough. I got a lot of eyes. So what you have to do is go to your chart. This FX function is there, right? You can see this FX function on the top. Press this FX function. It will open all this indices and strategies. Just type relative strength index. So it will be written relative strength index. Select that. So you have to click once. Okay, click once. It will come here. You can see on your chart on left hand side, you can see something, it has popped up. So you close this. If you have pressed 2-3 times, you can always delete it. So once, if you have the RSI chart on your Infosys chart, let me know. Then we will move ahead. Okay. Everyone is having chart Infosys overlay? Yes. Okay. Now, see, if this is minimized, you'll have to, are you able to see this RSI here? See my mouse here, it is written RSI. Okay. Okay, I'll show it again. How many of you want to see it again, or Chinmay has joined late? Anyone else wants to see it again? Again? Okay. Okay, I'll show it once only. Okay. So pay attention. You go and press FX. See on the top, you have at Infi, it's a day chart here. It is selected as D. You go to FX in Trading View, click on that. Here you type relative. So you'll get this relative strength index written like that. Take your mouse on top of it and click once. So you will have something relative strength index on your chart for Infosys. Okay. Then you have this setting here on left hand side. Can you see how many of you are able to see this setting? Type S if you are able to see this RSI. If you are able to see this RSI 14 close. Yes. Okay. Go to the settings. So you take your mouse on the top of it, take the mouse here on something like gear is mentioned, press on the setting. This setting will open, right? You can see the settings on this my screen. Go to the setting, RSI style, go to 70, reduce it to 60, then go to 30, increase it to 40, then save as default. Okay, so you should have open the settings. Go on RSI, click on the settings. It will open here. Style, upper band, change it to 60, lower band, change it to 40, and set is as default. If you have done it, type yes so that I'll go ahead. Yes, okay. Okay, no objection from anyone. Okay, I'll go ahead. Okay, so we have done the setting at 60. Okay, I'll take a good example for you where you have some experience of RSI. Okay, now Vivek, I have crossed that. Okay, so settings, you go to settings, change the lower band, upper band to 60 and 40. See, here is the setting. go to setting, okay, and click on the setting. Why it's not working? I don't know, Vivek, I don't know why it is not working. So I tried. Okay, sorry, I cannot change setting. Just go to setting and change it to 40 and 60. Okay. Now, if I see here, just see the values here. Okay, RSI where my mouse is there. See the values. Okay. Now, here, what is the value of RSI right now? 54.89, right? 54.89. So this candle, if I draw this line, okay, when I'm keeping my mouse on this candle, the RSI value is 54.89. Now, if this candle, if the next day candle, this is the candle on which the line is taken. Now, what is the RSI value for at this candle, below this candle? 67.21, 64. How you are seeing 64 here? 67.22, right? 67.21. Yes. Acha, initially it showed 64. Fine. Now it is showing 60. So it has crossed 60, right? Because of, we can say, because of this candle here, the RSI crossed above 60. So it was before this candle. If I cut this candle here, now if I am seeing the live situation like this, I am seeing that the RSI is below 60 at this candle. Next day, the RSI this candle pushed the RSI above 60. Okay. Everyone okay with me? Everyone with me? This candle, this day pushed the RSI above 60. This is what I mean to say. This candle is pushing RSI above 60. Okay. 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 Everyone, please pay attention. Okay. If we are here only for half an hour, if you're not paying attention to what I'm saying, and if you're asking me to repeat, see, there are almost 213 people here. So I would request everyone to just pay attention, be with me and try to understand. Don't go here and there, okay? Subsequent to this, I'm not going to repeat. If you are there, it's okay. Otherwise, we'll not repeat, okay? Because we are going through, there are almost 213 people. Everyone gets a break in their thought process, okay? See this, if I keep my mouse here, the RSI value you have to see, RSI value is below 54, it's below 60, okay? When the next day candle is formed, so this date is 25th May, the next day candle is formed, the RSI got above 60. So we can say this candle, because of this candle, the RSI went above 60. Can I have yes from all of you who have understood? Okay, so I'll go for all those people who are understanding with me, okay? I'm not going to repeat from this point onwards. So I will call this candle as candle 1. What I will do is I will draw one line here and draw one line here. Now, as in our system, we know we are big fan of exit. So even before we enter into a trade, we want to exit. We should have a clear-cut exit plan. So exit plan, as per this strategy, what it says is this candle take 1%. Now everyone is going to ask me to repeat. For all those people who are going to ask me to repeat, how did I calculate 1%? Pay attention now, because I'm repeating it for you. Okay, now you have to click here. Okay, come here, click here, come to price range, click on price range, take to the low, click here, drag it till you see 1% on the screen. Okay, okay, approximately 1% has come. Okay, we'll take approximate value. It is there. So you have arrow, just bring it here. So automatically the system calculates this 1% from here to here. You can delete the arrow. So now our trading plan is ready. What is it? We have a candle which pushed the RSI above 60. We will be entering above the high. Next day, we will be entering above the high. Someone might ask, if it gaps up, then what? You take it, no problem. Second is, if after our entry, if it falls down, we will exit only if it closes below this. Otherwise, we will not exit. So we have an entry plan ready. We have exit plan ready after we enter. So like we always love to trade, we always love to trade with our exit plans ready. We don't trade without having our exit plans ready. So for this day, our exit plan is ready. Next day, the candle has formed. So we can say our entry is happened here. We'll say entered, entry. Okay, and we will say this is our initial stop. Okay, now all we have to do is we have to do nothing. This already the share is in our pocket. We already have the share in our pocket. What we have to do is only it should trigger the stop. Other than that, we don't have to do anything. What is our stop? Initial stop if it closes below this, or this RSI should cross below 60. So only two things we are looking at. How many things we are waiting for? What? Only two events. Only we are waiting only for one of the two events to happen now. Okay, we are now only waiting for one of the two events to happen now. Event number one is if it closes below the initial stop, then we will exit. If this RSI crosses below 60, then we will do something. Okay, so we are waiting for two events. So let's go ahead and let's move it ahead as long as these two events, one of these two events does not occur. Okay, now if you see, okay, okay, so anyway, see what happened was now with this candle, can you see this candle? RSI was above 60, and because of this candle, the RSI has gone below 60. How many of you can see this? Type yes. Can you see that the RSI has gone below 60? So we were all the time waiting for this event to occur. Once this happens, what we will do, we'll call this as candle 2. What you have taken the snapshot of the rules, we'll call it as a candle 2. We keep it as a candle 2. We take, this is the low of the candle 2. We will take, again, those who wanted me to repeat, how did I measure 1%? I went here, I took a drop down the price range, took it to the low of this candle, started measuring, and I stopped when it told me it is 1%. I kept on dragging it. Okay, 1% पे adjust करके. So this automatically gives me calculation of 1%. So now my exit moves here below the candle, red candle. This red candle, because it pushed the RSI below 60. So any day I will calculate 1% from the low of that candle. Any day, if the share closes below this line now, then I will exit or I will keep on waiting. Okay, so let's see if it closes below this. Okay, so it has not closed, though it touched the line, but it did not close. Did it close? Did this close below the line or it just touched the line? Anyone? Did this candle close below the line or touch? So touch is not important. It has to close. If it has not closed, we are good to go. We are still holding the stock. Okay, let it go. Now it has gone up. Okay, so either it has to close below it or okay. Now you see, Jitendra is saying if you put stop loss, it will trigger. This line is for a reference. Okay, so you don't put a stop loss in the system. You wait for it to close below. Once it closes below in the afternoon, then you exit peacefully the next day. Okay, Jitendra. So don't worry, don't put a stop loss. You wait for it to close below. If it closes, peacefully exit. The sky will not fall if you are not putting a stop loss. Next day you can put. Okay, now you see again can you see the RSI has gone up here above the 60? How many of you can see? Yes? Okay, good. So now again we will wait for the RSI to come down. So, but in this example, it did not come down. Okay, so okay, so this is the current state. So using this technique of shifting, we would have purchased on this day, we would be holding till now. Okay, we would have not executed using this plan. So far, so good. Everyone, how many of you are happy with this trading plan type? Happy? Okay, great, excellent. So I have a lot of happy people today night. Great. Let's see something to exit. Okay, let me find something for you to exit so that you also understand how to exit. Okay, let me start from somewhere here. Okay, somewhere December. Okay, let's see. This is a lot of whipsaw which is happening. So let's see. Okay. There is no target. There is no target. Amit is asking what will be the target. There is no target. Let the stock give you as long as it wants to give you, take it. Okay, let's see whether we hit, whether we are able to find a stop here or not. So let's say this RSI is going above. Okay, so we can see here this RSI is crossing above 60 here. Okay, let's say don't okay, so Arnav is saying it's a long-term plan. I don't like the terms long-term, short-term. I am a money trader. I am not a long-term trader. I am not a short-term trader. I am only interested in money. Okay, as long as the stock is giving me money, I will be with that stock. Simple. Okay, I don't believe in long-term, short-term, this term, that term. No, I am a money trader. I am only and only interested in money. Okay, so has this stock gone up? Can everyone see this? So I'm repeating, I'm trying to see whether where we exit. Okay. Okay, so second question is, should we use it in particular stocks? Okay, I will come to the questions. Just let's go through this trading plan first quickly, and then I'll come to the questions. Okay. So it has crossed 60. Okay, I'll go a little fast. I'm understanding people are knowing it. So it has crossed 60. This candle has pushed it above 60. I go to price range. I take it from here and then I click it here and I draw a line. So this is my exit plan. Okay, fantastic. This is my entry plan. I will enter. When it crosses above this, I will exit when it closes below this. So after entry, I will exit here. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Okay. I have not entered. Have I entered? Do I have that stock in my pocket or it has not crossed yet? Do I have? Has it done the breakout or no? No, right? So I'm still waiting. Fine. Okay. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. It has gone down. Okay, once it goes down, okay, then we will not enter. So we will remove the setup, all setup, and we will wait for it to cross above, because since we don't have that stock in our pocket, this setup is null and void. We'll wait for it to go above 60. Okay, has it gone above 60? Let me see. No. Okay. So again, no, it's still okay. So this candle has pushed it above 60. Agreed? Yes. So again, we will start our game. We will put entry price. We will take this. We will draw 1% from here. Okay, I'm drawing a line here. Okay, I'll enter here and exit if it closes below this. Okay, so let's go ahead. Okay, so have I entered here? I'm already in the stock. Yes. Okay. Right. I will exit if it closes below this. Okay. Now, okay, it has gone up, 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 up. Okay, here. See, this candle, again, if you see here, this candle, it pushed it below 60, right? Candle 2 is formed. Very good. This is my entry. This was my entry candle. Okay, this is my stop. I'll write stop here, stop line. Okay, this is my entry line. Okay, now since this candle has formed, I will again calculate from the low of this candle. I'll calculate 1%. Okay, 1%. I will keep my stop line move here. How many of you think I am in profit already? How many of you think we are in profit by entering here and here? We are in profit already? Okay, so let's go ahead. So if it closes below this, we will exit. Okay, so let's see. It has gone. Okay, so again, RSI has gone above this line. So now I have to wait either it to close below this line or a new candle 2 to form. Okay. 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 So see this line, it triggered. Okay. So again, it has gone down at this location. Here. Okay. The RSI got pushed below 60. And so we have to move our stop here. So now let's move our stop here. And let's calculate 1%. 1% is somewhere here. Okay, I'm moving my stop here to 1%. If it closes below this, I will exit. Okay, has it closed below that? If we zoom in, I think we are saved, right? It's still not closed. No, not closed. It is still above, not closed. Okay, let's see if we survive. It has closed now. So we exit at this point. So the day it closes here, we exit. The next day opening, we exit. So you can see, right? Following the system, we entered here, we went through, followed through, and we exited here when it closed below it. So you can exit the next day opening, you can exit. Did we make some profit using the system easily? Yes. Okay. How many of you think this is easy? You can practice and earn money out of it. If you think it was easy and good, you will be able to earn money. Type easy. Yeah. Okay, great. So we will open for questions. So type in your name if you want to ask any question. I'll allow you to unmute. If you have any question, type it. Okay, Ankit. Okay. Just hold on. Hold on. Okay, so Ankit, go ahead. Your question, please. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi Samir. Samir, on 21st December, we entered as per the, RSI went above 60. So we entered on 21st December.
Here, yeah.
But yeah, and we set the exit also because we took 1% and we set the exit also. But if you will see on the 21st December, the candle actually touched even the stop line also on the same day.
Exactly.
So yeah, so are we going to put stop loss the next day
I will ask you
or on
one
the same?
question. See, that's why it is very important to understand when I'm speaking each word. It is very, very important to understand. What is our exit rule?
Exit rule was when we entered, so we'll have to see two things. either
Ah,
we'll have to either the RSI indicator should go below 60. That is one rule. Or second rule
ah.
is if on the same day, if it is going below 0.1% of the same candle. No.
No, 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 no. If it closes, see, you have to mark my word closes, okay? When you don't see that word coming, see, I
Yeah,
will
yeah.
talk in the candle high, low, and all. If you don't, you have to put that word closes. Did it
Close.
closes
Okay.
here?
No, no, that did not clear. It closed above that. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Fine, fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. Fine, thank you.
Thanks, Samir.
Yeah, Vikas, go ahead. Thank you, Ankit. Yeah, Vikas, go ahead. Hello. Vikas, you can unmute yourself and ask the question.
Hi, Samir.
Hi.
Yeah. So my question was that while setting a target, suppose I entered at 60 RSI, and can I set RSI target somewhere around 80 or 70? So
You
see,
can set.
in
You
this
can set.
example,
See,
we went.
why I will not say to set here, because see, there are lots of trading plans. So I don't want to mix other trading plans here. But my answer would be yes, you can set a target. Okay, if it reaches 90, let me exit.
Yeah, because here we
Possible.
entered at
Yes.
here we entered at around 1270 and we went up to 1375.
See, we
And
never
then came.
reached 80 actually in this. It reached maximum to 77.96 if you see.
Okay. So
Okay, so this
somewhere
was.
around.
So that way you will have to do a lot of back testing and then you can determine, okay, I'll exit at this place. That is also
So
okay. That is also fine.
does this RSI tells me entry price? Does this also tells me exit point?
See, I'll repeat my words again. See, this is RSI strategy. There are lots of trading plans. There are around 30 to 40 trading plans. What I am sharing today is one of the trading plans. There are definitely what trading plan you are saying, that is also one of the plans. But I don't want to go there today because I'll confuse a lot of people. So I am saying what you are saying, I am confirming. You can go and work on the chart. You will find something there like that.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Rajan Agarwal, you can go ahead.
Hi, Samir. My question is how to identify a stock. Should we take Nifty 50 or some particular stock from Nifty 50 only, or pick up any
Better,
stock?
no. Better to take a fundamentally good stock. Though RSI works on a lot of stocks, fundamentally poor stock also. But you should take a fundamentally good stock which is having a good growth rate. RSI, ROE is good, ROCE is good, sales growth is good, profit growth is good. At least everything, all parameters should be 15%. 15% is our thumb rule. We don't want to earn less than 15%. So 15% is our thumb rule. We want everything to be 15%. If you find sales growth, profit growth, ROE growth, ROCE growth by 15%, that stock you can select and use this RSI. Otherwise, once you master it, you can use it on any chart, but make sure the wicks are not very long. See, Rajan, you can see the wicks are very small here, right? Wicks above the candle are very small, right?
Yeah.
Now, for what is the indication of a good stock and a bad stock? The good stock, this wicks will be smaller. Bad stock, the wicks will be very long. Let me take one example. Can someone give me a bad stock name if possible?
India Bulls Housing.
India Bulls Housing, right? Okay, this is also okay. Not so. See, if you see
ICICI Bank.
ARCTC.
Take ICICI Bank.
ICICI
Bank.
That is a bad stock, huh?
Wicks are too long.
Okay. So still I want to show a real example where you have like, let's take something called Yes Bank.
Ruchi Soya or IRCTC?
Even
Okay,
Axis Nifty.
See, Yes Bank, see, you can see this so big wick
Reliance
here.
Power.
See, it has started developing this wicks, long wicks, if you see in all these candles, right? Whenever you have a stock which starts developing this long wicks, just understand the fundamentals are going wrong. Okay, this is one trick way of finding whether a stock is good or its fundamentals are weakening. As soon as Ruchi Soya, let's see Ruchi Soya, as soon as the wicks becomes longer than the body and it has lots of wicks and predominantly wicks, you will see that stock is going wrong. So that we'll cover someday later, but select a fundamentally good stock. And I gave you quick details how you can find that. Okay, so Gaurav, Gaurav, go ahead.
Hi, Samirji, good evening.
Very good evening.
There are two questions actually. Is it only to see in the day time frame or any time frame like weekly or maybe?
You see weekly, daily, hourly, minute, whatever you want to see, you see.
Okay. And the other thing is how to synchronize with Zerodha or the trading app. So we have to check it over here and then do the trading in the trading app, or how it is?
See, if you will have to take a paid, you can, trading app will also have these charts. No, they will have RSI. RSI is like basic bread and butter. Nothing great in that.
It
Yeah.
is free.
Zerodha has it.
Everyone will have.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Everyone.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go by sequence if it's okay. I'm just going through the names, whatever are written. So, okay, yeah, Ranveer, go ahead. Sorry, Dilip was there. Yeah, Dilip, does this apply to indices also? You can apply on anything. Anything which is traded by human beings, you can apply.
Thank you.
Okay, right. Okay, yeah, Ranveer.
Yes, Samir, does the movement of RSI indicator tells us about the quality of the stock? How long it should be up or down?
No. The VIX will tell. The VIX is there above the body. This VIX, high wick and low wick. That if it is longer and longer, that will tell the quality is bad for the stocks. The fundamentals are weak.
So if the graph that is generated by RSI, if it is above for a longer time or bottom, that doesn't indicate any specific.
That is a overbought zone, oversold zone. That is a different thing. That is a different indication. That is not a fundamentally good or bad. Doesn't matter. Okay. Fundamentals has nothing to do with RSI indicator. Fundamentals will reflect on the candlestick patterns mostly. If the chart movement looks shabby, okay, it is something very, it's not tangible what I'm saying, but you can feel, right? When you see the charts, you can feel that chart is very shabby, right? You don't like to look at it. You don't feel looking that you should look at it. So when you have that feeling, believe me, whatever you may do, you'll find that at the back end, the fundamentals are wrong for that company.
So does it not mean that if the stock is getting frequently overbought or oversold, the fundamentals are have problems over there?
See, again, then we'll have to define how frequently it is happening, right? If it is moving sideways, then it might happen because it is going up. See, it is going up here, it is coming down here. So that may be a market condition also, that may be stock condition also. I see, basically, we should not judge, like at the core, at the foundation level, we should not judge the fundamental of any stock from its chart. Okay, we have to go and study its numbers for sure. I'm just giving a very trick question, right? Not trick question, I'm giving you a very, what you can say, quick fix. Okay, if you want to do a fundamental analysis of any stock, go and see the chart. If you find the chart to be beautiful, go and do the fundamental analysis, right? But there is no substitute for fundamental analysis for sure.
Thanks.
Right? Okay, thanks. So I'll take a last question.